Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
Honestly, the foul stench coming out of Washington this week, it just makes my blood boil.
Yeah, no kidding. It's pretty outrageous.
We're not even going to ease into this one, folks. Welcome to the Deep Dive Report Show. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sam. And yeah, buckle up because what we're digging into today is, well, it's deeply alarming.
It's more than alarming. We're talking about a potential hostile takeover of the Social Security Administration. And guess who they want to hand the keys to?
Some Wall Street executive, Frank Bisignano, and the connections here are just wow.
Connections to Elon Musk's absolutely bonkers DOGE project?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call it what it is. This is a fucking declaration of war on the American people, on anyone who's paid into Social Security or ever plans to rely on it.
And the immediate battleground is the Senate. There's an upcoming vote to confirm this guy, Frank Bisignano.
And his background? Oh, it's perfect if you want to destroy a public service. An ultra-rich, completely out-of-touch former finance CEO.
Right, CEO of Fiserv. And let's just say that company's known for, well, mass layoffs while he personally made out like a bandit.
Exactly. Millions in his pocket while workers got the boot. And we're supposed to trust this guy with Social Security. Seriously. Give me a goddamn break.
And then there's this DOGE thing. He actually calls himself fundamentally a DOGE person.
A DOGE person.
Yeah, and DOGE, for anyone who hasn't been tracking this insanity, it stands for Department of Government Efficiency. It's Musk's little project.
Little project. It sounds like a plan to gut federal agencies from the inside out. Efficiency is just code, isn't it?
That's certainly how many critics see it. Not about making things work better for people, but about dismantling them, piece by piece.
So when Bisignano says he's a DOGE person, that's a 5-alarm fire signal right there. It means he's likely looking at Social Security not as a public trust, but as,
Right.
some fintech opportunity, something to be disrupted.
Right. Focused on financial tech, maybe profit maximization, not ensuring grandma gets her check on time.
And disruption, we all know what that means in billionaire speak, don't we? It means job cuts for the people doing the actual work and selling off anything valuable to corporate vultures.
And the timing here is just, it feels deliberate, it feels sinister. The SSA is already struggling.
Yeah, understaffed, people waiting months, sometimes longer, for benefits they desperately need.
So dropping someone like Bisignano in there, someone whose whole background is corporate cost-cutting, it's like throwing fuel on a fire.
Social Security Works nailed it, didn't they? They said he's not the cure, he's part of the disease. Nailed it.
Absolutely. And they're warning that confirming him would be like pouring gasoline on an already raging fire. That's not hyperbole. That feels very real.
Damn right. They're planning to rally, and honestly, every single person who gives a damn about their retirement, their parents' retirement, or disability benefits needs to be screaming bloody murder right now. Tell the Senate,
Yes.
a vote for this Trump nominee is a vote to kill Social Security.
And if all that wasn't enough, there's the lying, the accusation that he lied, under oath.
Oh yeah, the little matter of alleged perjury. To the Senate Finance Committee, no less, about his ties to Musk's DOGE operation.
He apparently denied having contact, but the evidence suggests otherwise.
Denied contact. This guy isn't just unqualified. He's potentially a goddamn liar being put in charge of a system holding sensitive data for millions. And what's the DOGE angle on that?
Well, the accusation is they want to seize control of all that sensitive data. The excuse, fighting fraud.
Oh, the fraud excuse. The oldest trick in the right-wing playbook to justify cuts.
Exactly. Every credible study shows that fraud in Social Security is, like, virtually non-existent. It's a manufactured crisis.
It's bullshit. A pretext to get their hands on the system and probably dismantle it or sell off the data.
And we have reports, like the one from the Washington Post back in March, detailing a whistleblower account that completely contradicts Bisignano's testimony.
So he swore no contact, but this whistleblower says otherwise.
Pretty much. Senator Ron Wyden has been all over this. He cited a senior SSA official who described numerous contacts Bisignano made after he was nominated.
After. So he knew he was nominated and potentially talking to them.
Including frequent chats with top executives involved in the DOGE project. It really doesn't look good. It looks like he deliberately misled the committee.
And Wyden also dropped that bombshell, didn't he? That Bisignano allegedly put his own Wall Street buddy in charge of the DOGE team inside Social Security.
Michael Russo, yeah. Wyden said Bisignano personally appointed him.
Personally appointed his buddy. If that's not cronyism and corruption, I don't know what is. They're not even trying to hide this crap anymore.
And when Wyden tried to get to the bottom of it, requesting a bipartisan meeting with the whistleblower,
Let me guess, the Republicans said no.
they apparently refused. unless Wyden agreed to hand over everything. The whistleblower had names, details, everything to Bisignano and the Trump administration first.
Are you serious? That's not oversight, that's obstruction. That's witness intimidation, practically. They're just circling the wagons.
It certainly looks like they're trying to protect their nominee.
Wyden's point is dead on.
Yeah.
If this guy lied before getting the job, what the hell will he do once he's actually got the power?
Exactly. Wyden warned he could just deny earned benefits based on some, phony pretense, some cooked-up fraud claim from the DOGE team.
And lie about mishandling our data, maybe selling it off for commercial use. The potential for abuse is staggering.
And you have to see this nomination in the bigger picture, right? It's part of this broader assault, this unconstitutional rampage by Trump and Musk and their allies.
Absolutely. They seem hell-bent on tearing down the entire federal government, anything that serves the public good.
Yeah, look at the targets.
Yeah.
Nurses, scientists, teachers, people running daycares, judges, veterans, even air traffic controllers, nuclear safety inspectors, anyone providing an essential service.
And their justification is all efficiency. It's such transparent bullshit.
Right. It's code for firing workers and handing out fat contracts to corporations, often their own buddies.
And Social Security is just one target. SNAP is on their list. Medicare. Medicaid.
Anything that helps regular people, basically. Anything that contradicts their Randian dog-eat-dog, you're on your own philosophy.
They're actively trying to engineer a disaster here. A total 5-alarm fire for working families and retirees.
Which is why independent media, like this show, like the Deep Dive Report, and outlets like Common Dreams are so damn important. You won't get this level of detail from the corporate networks most of the time.
Someone called it an orgy of corruption and greed. And that sounds about right. It's a goddamn kleptocracy in the making.
So what can people do? Feeling angry is one thing, but action is needed.
Action is critical. Organizing, contacting senators, especially the Republicans who might be on the fence or just need to feel the heat from back home. Flood their offices.
Support groups like Social Security Works who are fighting this tooth and nail.
And those Republican senators, the ones who vote to confirm Bisignano Tuesday, they need to be held accountable.
Fair.
Forever.
A vote for him is a vote to install a proven liar, a corporate downsizer with zero relevant experience, and an agent of this destructive DOGE ideology.
It's spitting in the face of their constituents, a total betrayal. It makes an absolute mockery of the Senate's constitutional duty to advise and consent.
It signals that, for this administration and its enablers, lies don't matter. Conflicts of interest don't matter. Qualifications, who needs them?
It's just part of the broader rot, isn't it? Environmental deregulation, tax cuts for billionaires, a tax on democracy. It's all connected.
And think about the future of Social Security if this goes through. Longer waits, definitely. Arbitrary denials based on fake fraud claims. Seems likely.
Your personal data being exploited by God knows who, for God knows what, absolutely on the table. It's dystopian.
But the opposition to this, it has to be people-powered. That's the only way.
And let's put the blame squarely where it belongs too. Donald Trump nominated this guy. Trump fosters this environment of cronyism, corruption, and contempt for public service.
Yeah, this whole DOGE ideology, it's just...
Right.
It's such bullshit. It's radical libertarianism wrapped in a phony tech bro efficiency flag. It's anti-democratic at its core.
So one more time, the warning from Social Security Works. A vote for Frank Bisignano is a vote to destroy Social Security, period.
And that vote is happening Tuesday, May 6, 2025. The clock is ticking.
So the pressure needs to be immediate and relentless. Call your senators, email them, show up at their offices if you can, especially if you live in a state with a Republican senator. Maryland, folks, I'm looking at you, but everyone else too. Make it politically radioactive for them to confirm this guy. Make it morally bankrupt.
And remember, Social Security isn't some partisan issue out in the real world. Americans across the political spectrum support it overwhelmingly.
This isn't what the people want. This is a direct assault on the will of the American people being pushed by a corrupt few.
So let's just recap the sheer insanity. Trump nominates Bisignano, a Wall Street guy tied to Musk's destructive DOGE plan, who appears to have lied under oath to the Senate.
Republicans obstruct any meaningful investigation into it. Now they're ramming through his confirmation vote on Tuesday. It's just fucking criminal, the whole damn thing.
We'll definitely keep digging into this. We'll keep watching what happens.
You bet your ass we will. We'll expose this crap. This fight isn't over no matter what happens Tuesday. We have to keep shining a light on this corruption, on this war against working people. So please, stay informed, stay angry. Yes, stay angry, it's justified, and stay active.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Like the video, share, subscribe, and click the notification icon to keep updated. And we will see you in the next breaking news.